Random House Audio presents I Need Your Love, Is That True? How to Stop Seeking Love, Approval, and Appreciation and Start Finding Them Instead. By Byron Katie with Michael Katz. Narrated by Byron Katie, Leslie Pollitt, and Adam Lewis. This is Byron Katie. Everyone agrees that love is wonderful except when it's terrible. People spend their whole lives tantalized by love, seeking it, trying to hold on to it, or trying to get over it. Not far behind love, as major preoccupations, come approval and appreciation. From childhood on, most people spend much of their energy in a relentless pursuit of these things, trying out different methods to be noticed, to please, to impress, and to win other people's love, thinking that's just the way life is. This effort can become so constant and unquestioned that we barely notice it anymore. This audiobook takes a close look at what works and what doesn't work in the quest for love and approval. It will help you find a way to be happier in love and more effective in your relationships without being manipulative or deceptive in any way. What you learn here will bring fulfillment to all kinds of relationships, including romantic love, dating, marriage, raising children, work, and friendship. In the course of listening to this program, you'll begin to notice how many of your thoughts are about the quest for love and approval, something most people never discover. And just by noticing, you'll learn a whole new way of relating to your thoughts. This will radically change how you are with yourself and with anyone important to you. Your spouse, your children, your parents, your boss, colleagues, employees, friends. You won't have to learn a new way of presenting yourself that isn't true for you or that deceives others. Instead, you'll be pleasantly surprised by what you discover. You'll be amused as well. If you're in pain right now because your quest for love and approval has hit a bad patch, you'll find it helpful to follow the exercises I'll be telling you about, which, by the way, can be a lot of fun. They work best when, just for a moment, you put aside your desire for relief from pain and do them in the spirit of a search for truth. Relief will come quickly if you can find what is really true, not for other people, but for you. This isn't an audio program of advice. Instead, it offers you questions that will bring you face to face with parts of your life that you may not have thought about until now. Getting to know yourself in this way is interesting, and bursts of natural light and happiness will appear where you least expect them. All you have to do is genuinely answer the questions you'll find here. And if you do answer them from your heart, you'll discover for yourself what you've always wanted and how effortlessly you can get it. Many of you will get it simply by listening to this audiobook. Here is one way of understanding where the journey of this audiobook leads. Consider a smile. First, think of a deliberate smile, the smile you produce when you think you should. For instance, for a photo. That smile is useful in some ways. It's intended to be kind to others, like Secretary Appreciation Week. Now think of a smile that happens by itself. This smile can't be produced on purpose. It can't be faked, and there's no instruction book for creating it. We all love a smile that happens by itself. Unmistakably genuine, it opens doors and hearts everywhere. Even if it is seldom allowed to see the light of day, you know that this smile is somewhere inside you, ready to burst out. It comes from an enjoyable conversation that you have with yourself. Once you understand this, everything in your life with other people will change. The program you're about to listen to is designed to introduce you to that conversation and, if you like, to help you make it your own. Do you believe what you think? Have you ever felt that the harder you look for love, the more it seems to elude you? Or that seeking approval makes you feel insecure? If you have, there's a reason. It's because seeking love and approval is a sure way to lose the awareness of both. You can lose the awareness of love, but never love itself. Love is what we are. So if love is what we are, why do we look for it so hard, and often with such poor results? Only because of what we think. The thoughts we believe that are not true. You don't have to believe any of this. You can verify it for yourself as you listen to this audiobook, or when you pause and ask 4 questions about your own relationships or lack of them, and discover how your life changes. In the pursuit of love, approval, and appreciation, what do we think? We think that love and approval of others are the keys to the kingdom, to every good thing in the world. We think that seeking romance brings love, a sexual partner, long-term closeness, marriage, family. And we think that trying to impress society, trying to win the admiration of the right people, is our best shot at bringing fame, wealth, and satisfaction into our lives. So we think that if we succeed in the quest, we're home, safe, warm, and appreciated. And what if we fail? We're homeless, out in the cold, lost in the crowd, unnoticed, lonely, and forgotten. If those are the stakes, no wonder the quest can be so fearful and all-consuming. No wonder a compliment can make your day, and a harsh word can ruin it. The big, primitive fears rarely rise to the surface. Few people walk around actually thinking that they're about to fall through the cracks of society and vanish. Instead, thousands of anxious thoughts appear all day long. Was I noticed? Why didn't she smile? Did I make a good impression? Why hasn't he returned my call? Do I look okay? Should I have said that? What do they think of me now? It's a constant monitoring to see if we're gaining or losing ground in the grand approval sweepstakes. Those little doubts are rarely noticed or questioned, and yet they set in motion hundreds of strategies designed to win favor and admiration, or just to please. The unspoken belief is that unless people approve of you, you're worthless. The irony is that the struggle to win love and approval makes it very difficult to experience them. Chronic approval seekers don't realize that they are loved and supported not because of, but despite their efforts. And the more strenuously they seek, the less likely they are to notice. How do we get into this predicament? At first, we'll just look at the ways unquestioned thoughts create our experience. We'll see how often unnoticed thoughts that most of us share lead us to needing, wanting, longing, and reaching for what we already have. The thoughts behind a familiar 3 a.m. anxiety attack are a good place to start. Thought at 3 a.m., nothing supports me. Suddenly you wake up in the middle of the night, glance at the clock, and wish you were still asleep. A thought appears. What's going to happen to me? It's a cold, uncaring universe. I don't know what to do. These thoughts were triggered by a mutual fund commercial you saw last night, but you don't realize that. And the next ones come from a half-remembered motivational tape. There are no guarantees in the world. Nothing's going to happen for you unless you make it happen. This thought provides a little boost, followed by a major deflation as you remember that self-reliance hasn't worked all that well for you. I need so much. I have so few resources to get it. My survival skills aren't great, and basically I'm faking it. I'm helpless and alone. The next thought brings some hope. If I could just get more love from my family and friends, if just one person really adored me, if my boss really believed in me, then I wouldn't be so anxious and I could count on being supported. The thought nothing supports me without my efforts is just one of the unquestioned and often unnoticed beliefs that set in motion the search for love and approval. Let's pause for a moment and explore the opposite. Daylight reality check. Everything supports me. Do you know what supports your existence right now? Just to scratch the surface of this, suppose you've eaten your breakfast, sat down in your favorite chair, and picked up a book. Your neck and shoulders support your head. The bones and muscles of your chest support your breathing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?